What's going on, everybody? It's your boy SkittleFabs. Today we are gonna go ahead and take Lady in Red Lexi built into this building right behind me. I can't pronounce the name of the town. I don't even know the name of the town, but I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. Gabe is inside with Evan, so they're gonna come back out here in a little bit after class, their lecture, and we're gonna go ahead and give her an alignment. My car is on the alignment machine right now. Gabe is hooking it up. And thankfully, the professor, the teacher, is actually pretty lenient with letting me do the alignment, or letting Gabe do the alignment on my neon. So that's pretty dope.
You know what looks funky? Every part of this car is brand new, but this radiator already looking beat up.
Got my other pitcher of water because I found out where my leak. Your face is beat up.
Alright, Evan, give her a roll back.
Oh my god, that's heavy. Oh, maybe my e-brake's on. Here we go.
And hold it right there. Alright. Now we go forward. Yeah, don't pull from there.
Pull from here.
Up top. Oh, sorry. Go back just slightly. Right there. Right there. Right there. Hold it right there.
Man, I love how he's strutting his shit on my car like that.
I don't want to lose it, man. I don't want to lose it.
Fan right
I don't want to lose it.
Alright, everyone get from out from the center.
Evan got a YouTube channel and a YouTube video.
No, I don't got that. Fuck that shit, bro.
Oh god. Come on, tell him about your YouTube channel.
Lexi would watch it.
Yeah, she watched it.
Look up Galactic Bulge. That's all you gotta do.
This guy's getting in my car. Oh, pop the steering wheel off, bro. I thought you were a neon guy or a Honda guy.
Dude, I don't have
Honda guys have this stuff.
What the fuck?
Bro.
I don't have one of these in my car.
Pull it. It's cool race car stuff. Gabe, you're too big for my car, bro.
Dude, you're sit too close.
How tall are you? Like 7'10"?
Dude, I'm like 6 foot.
So you just line it up, turn it until it pops. What do you
okay.
think about my race car?
Dude, it's fucking clean, bro. That makes me miss mine. Alright, close this door so we can get the sensors going. What's it saying on the computer?
Install the brake pedal pressor. Steer this wheels as directed.
Does it have an X? There we go.
Turn to the right.
Oh, I need the key.
Oh, there you go.
Well, your steering wheel's perfectly straight.
Perfectly straight?
Yeah, you want to give me that little piece of chalk? You gotta squeeze my balls in to get out of here.
They're not that big, so.
Mike found out last night.
While I was sleeping in my own car.
Oh no.
Oh!
By his own choice. By his own choice. I gave him a perfectly good fucking couch and/or mattress.
I know.
You didn't give him shit. Shut your
I know,
mouth.
this guy did. This guy
I
did.
am the Airbnb. You fuck.
High five. Oh, damn.
I'm
That's
saying,
bad,
son.
yo. That's probably because of all the weight.
Yeah, I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
just gonna tow everything in.
So when I take all the weight out.
It's gonna tow back out. You gotta get in alignment after that. I mean, honestly, it probably won't go that far out.
Well, let's just do it.
Yeah. It'll at least drive straight and boost straight.
Well, either way, it's gonna have to get another alignment. Well, guys, day 2 of fucking with this bad bitch of a car. Let's just say my bolt to my lateral control arm, it broke. So you can see right here, that bushing ended up having a metal sleeve where the bolt goes through, and it actually rusted out because there's this sleeve, and the sleeve has a slit through it. So whenever moisture gets in there, rust is gonna end up happening. We ended up realizing that this bolt was bound to break and it was seized, so you know, Gabe right here decided to try to tighten it.
Decision and
Yeah, he ended up
Snapping.
it. You can't get these bolts, you guys. So these are discontinued. Your best bet is to get them in southern states, so Texas, Arizona, and southern Florida, where it's not going to be as rusted as my New England 03. I'm sitting here debating because normally I'm the type of guy that likes to do both sides. Now if I do suspension, like say low control arm on the drive side, I have to do the passenger side just because I have to know that it's been replaced at the same time. I have an issue where, let's just say this is the end of the bolt itself that was stuck and seized right into the spot. This is what the bolt thread looks like, and everything else was turning no problem. We got the driver's side right here, and I'm just to the point where I want both sides done. And we got this rod right here. It's a threaded rod.
M12 or a half inch. This is an M12. You can give them the pitch.
1.75. Then this bolt right here is what did we say? It was 225.
Yeah, 225 in length. And Ace Hardware
threaded.
had like a 10-inch that worked.
Yeah, partially threaded. They say a half inch, but
the forums say a half inch. Should not Gumby. 2 people said that a half inch works, but this is fairly tight in here, and we even threw a
wire brush in here.
A wire brush and hooked it up to a drill and drilled it out. Because it's super rough right here, halfway through this lateral link. But then we throw this through it, and it goes through just fine.
Yeah, if you guys can see this, we already put a wire brush through the middle of this lateral bushing. So go ahead and see if that goes through.
It's just a long piece, so I gotta get it lined up in the back. I'm actually gonna try it from this side. See if it won't go in there.
I might have to take a drill bit to it again.
Yeah, I think we will have to.
Yeah.
A mission to figure out what fits.
Yeah, I had this drill bit, and this is a
30 seconds.
and I already put it through here without an issue. This one wasn't rusted at all. This one was seized, so you know, like I wanted to take some of the rust out to be able to get through. This threaded rod clearly is giving us a little bit of an issue, so I might go up one step up. Let me see, one step up. And you can see that's just barely getting in there. We're gonna go ahead and try to put a socket on this side, and then we're gonna go ahead and put a wrench on this side. Try to go ahead and loosen it and take it out regularly, but I want to heat it up with some.
Definitely gonna heat like a motherfucker. With the map gas, yellow gas.
Yeah. So we just got back from Ace Hardware, and we got these bolts that were specifically written in a post on the SRP4 forums.
10 inches long, M12 half-inch wide diameter.
Yeah, they say it's 225 length, so if that helps.
225 millimeters if you want to go to Fastenal and get their stuff.
I know DCR does offer upgraded low control arms along with upgraded bolts, and I do have the bolts and the low control arms in storage, but I'm stuck because I'm in Missouri, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm in Missouri and I can't get to them.
The industry upgraded the lateral links to adjustable ones, and
That's why we can't get them.
you're supposed to change them out with something like this and get the DCR adjustable. And the DCR doesn't really even make anything special. You can go to your local AutoZone or O'Reilly's and they have the adjustable ones.
You go ahead and see it. Does it go? Yeah, it doesn't. That goes through, but does that? That's the thing. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You guys can see this size is a little bigger, so I'm wondering if people drill out that hole.
That's what it said on the forums.
Did it?
Yeah. They were saying that they had to drill through this part, and I was like, yeah, of course you're gonna have to drill that through that part. Let's give her a little tappity and just see.
Oh, okay. Wait, take it out. Now you guys, I wasn't expecting that to actually fit, but that's a good sign. If that's the case, I just did buy 2 of them, so I'm probably say f it, and we're gonna cut the other nut off, bang that bolt through again, clean it up just like we did on this side, on the passenger side, and we're gonna do the driver's side, because I want to show you guys basically step by step on how we do it. Alright, well guys, we're a little bit deeper into this than we thought. We thought like we could take that 1/2 inch bolt and slide it through. Well, the rear lateral control arms and the rear subframe will allow it as long as it's cleaned out and lubricated, in my opinion, with the PP Blaster, just or anti-seize, whatever. But the inner, closer to the gas tank, that stock dowel has to be drilled out. I went to go get another hardened steel drill bit. I just started getting really frustrated and pissed off, but good news, you guys, my father has found my DCR rear control arms along with the upgraded 4 bolts that he sells. I've had them for multiple years, you guys, downstairs in my Skittlefabs workshop. So they're gonna be overnighted. I'm hoping that my dad gets to the post office before then, but yeah, I'm working on it, you guys. So we had to take off the rear bumper, the diffuser, that way we could go ahead and get the rear bolt on the lateral arms. Now we have both sets off.
Both were rusted. Both of these
Both were rusted?
seized. The other sides weren't.
This is the side that was rusted, and we have these bolts still in the spindle. Those are gonna have to be heated up and actually punched out with an air hammer. These bolts right here, adjustment bolts for your toe, and basically what we had to do is cut the end where the threads are. All right, guys, so he's going ahead and taking heat to the spindles. Mine's a New England car. It's always been a New England car, and I've just never messed with those lateral arms or any of those bolts, but I do have them clearly. You can see he's actually heating it up. Alright guys, we are back. This one is actually really seized in there, and I still have a piece on the right side that I have to go ahead and take a vice grip with some heat and try to take that off. The bolt head actually broke already, just like this one over here. That would be the area where the nut would sit, and the bolt head would be over here. We are now trying to go ahead and drill this part out with a 1/8 inch drill bit. Start off with that and then make my way up to look a little bit bigger and go from there. Just went ahead and took a 1/8 inch drill bit and drilled a starter hole right there in the middle. That way we can use some sort of punch like this. I'm gonna use that right about there. We're gonna try that and give it a few smacks. Hopefully it moves. If it does, then we're good to go to keep smacking it. But this one over here, we're just gonna go ahead and probably have him push it out with the press. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this head part up, and we're gonna go ahead and use chalk to see if it gives any movement on the side after a few smacks.
You want me to give her some big whacks?
Yeah, give me a few.
Oh.
Fuck. Fucker ain't budging.
I'm gonna give her some.
Try it. Alright, well, this isn't really what I was expecting to get when getting an alignment. I expected that, you know, it would be easy and we would fix the torque steer during boost, because even Ricardo drove my car and told me,
Dude, this bitch is all over the place.
all over the place.
Like, I hit it in second gear and I'm like, whoa!
That toe adjustment just didn't want to come loose. It didn't want to adjust. So when the bolt broke, we were pretty much screwed trying to source this bolt out. Fastenal has the bolt, but it all depends on length. So I think it was an 8 or 9 inch length. So yeah, that's where we're at, you guys. We're just disassembling, and we're about to take the spindle apart or off the car and then have it pushed out. Because we can't get this bolt out of the spindle back here, I actually have to take the shoes off, clean those up along with the sway bar linkages. So I gotta take the last 2 bolts out of the strut, which are loose already, try to get this cable disconnected, and it's right here. I'm hoping that I can pull that out without an issue. This whole spindle comes off all at once. This is another alternative if you can't get that bolt out of the spindle. Clearly mine is seized up in there, just like the driver's side. So this is where we're at. We have 2 main bolts going to the strut holding the spindle on. I already loosened the trailing arm nut and the bushing, so that was able to just pull off like that. But I gotta take those 2 out, which I'm gonna do real quick. So I like to put everything back together.
Oh, there's one sitting up here. You throw it back on a spot like a smart motherfucker. Surprised you did that.
Make it a lot easier. So those are the ones that we're not going to be messing with. We're going to go ahead and like soak them in PP Blaster while we go to lunch.
This separates from the spindle. So this is like the e-brake assembly. So you can like theoretically take your e-brake off, leave the cable in, and take your spindle out.
But it's been on there since 2003 when they built this. Our issue was this thing right here. Trying to get it out of here, you actually have to pinch these things inside there. Sometimes rust and stuff builds up. There's my ABS sensor. I'm gonna leave that in there because I don't want more shit building up. You can see that they have a little bit of RTV type status around here. This was on there like that, but I had to pry it off. Probably for vibration. I'm gonna clean that up, put some more RTV when I go ahead and reassemble.
Best tip I have for the cable, there's a separation in the actual, find that
right there, that separation.
Right there.
If you have that facing towards you, it's a lot easier to
and you
squeeze.
press a screwdriver on the top and on the bottom, and it'll pretty much pop
And then
out.
pop and pull. So you're gonna need 2 people for that, unless you have like a Florida car or something like that. Yeah. Alright guys, we have the tank back in, and we also have a driver's side spindle. Everything is now hooked back up. You guys can see we had a machinist drill that out, and it has the passenger side still at the shop. We gotta go hook that up tomorrow, and possibly sometime later tomorrow we'll have the Lateral Control Arms. Alright guys, see, we got my DCR low control arms along with my DCR upgraded low control arm bolts installed now, and we got the passenger side spindle bolt removed, and it took them about 2 hours to do, but it is now all up and in there. You just gotta go ahead and clean up and then adjust, and then go ahead and put the wheels on and the bumper and get the alignment done. Finally, after, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, we got the neon back together. There's a few things I need to do in the next 3 months while in Washington, but other than that, we are now on the alignment rack, getting aligned. The 2 rear wheels were balanced. Hopefully we have good outcome now, and she drives straight during boost.